Good morning. I got a call from uHaul today, and every time I try to get anything done, this always happens to me. Something goes wrong. So I had a reservation for a 10-foot truck and auto transport, the full trailer, not the dolly, but the actual trailer. And the day before you're supposed to go pick those things up, they call you with like a confirmation to make sure, like, hey, we have a reservation for you. You're still going to pick this crap up, and so whatever. So they give me a call, and she's like, hey, I'm so and so from uHaul, and we see we have a reservation for a 15-foot moving truck for you for tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. No, I had a 10-foot moving truck and auto transport. Oh, see, that might be a problem, she says, because it's the end of the month and it's a weekend, and apparently it's a very busy weekend, so like everything's booked. So she did find me an auto transport, thank God. And then she said, well, we can give you the 15-foot truck for the price of the 10-foot truck. I'm like, okay. And she's like, but you have to pick them up at two different locations. Okay, kind of inconvenient, especially since those things get like 10 gallons to the mile, so I got to drive around town with it now. And she's like, but what you should do is, since you have to do that, you should go load your truck up first and then go get the auto transport, because once the transport's on there, it's going to be hard to load all your stuff. So then I had to explain to her that I'm not actually loading anything into the U-Haul, which is why I got the 10-foot reservation, because I figured it would be easier to maneuver with a trailer on it, because I'm literally just getting the truck so I can pull my car to Arizona. I'm not loading anything. There's nothing for me to load. I don't have anything. Just the car. And if they weren't dicks and just let you use their pickup trucks, it'd be a whole different story, but they don't. So then she's like, well, let me see if I can track down a 10-foot truck. But we have to pass it through to scheduling. And I'm thinking, okay. So, she's going to pass my information through, and should be pretty smooth. They'll see if they can get me a 10-foot truck. So then scheduling answers, after a couple rings. Hello, how may I help you? So I had to go through the whole thing again, give them all my information, confirmation number, tell them exactly what happened, why I was calling, gave basically the whole same spiel. And then she's like, oh, well, can I have the confirmation number for your reservation? And I was like, yeah. And then she pulled up everything after I told her the whole thing. So that was awesome, because I'm like, lady, if you would have just asked for me, for this from me, in the beginning, we could have saved us like 15 minutes here. So anyway, she goes on to tell me it's a busy weekend, etc. She searches all of Vegas, and apparently there's not a single 10-foot truck this weekend that's available in the entire city of Vegas. So she tells me, I have your number here. If anything comes up, I'll call you. So, I thank her politely, which, is kind of in vain, because I know how that shit works. She probably doesn't make enough to give a crap. She's not going to keep looking all day for a 10-foot truck for me. So I guess tomorrow I'm just going to be driving this big-ass 15-foot truck with another fucking 20-foot trailer on it, with my car on it, back to Kingman, which is fine. I've towed stuff before, twice, ever, so should be a pretty interesting experience. I hope they give me a truck with a full tank of gas so I don't got to maneuver the gas stations in Vegas, because fuck that. But yeah, so that's my morning so far. And tomorrow I get to go pick up my rental car, which we'll see how that goes. I've never rented a car before, and apparently on the site they say they do, at their discretion, they'll do credit checks before renting a car to you. So I'm just waiting for that to go all wrong, because that's all I need is for them not to rent me a car, and then I don't even get to go to Vegas and get my car in the first place. So fingers crossed. Just got to keep my fingers crossed and try not to flip out. But yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with so far today. Fun, isn't it?